2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Here we are, NBA fans. Playoff game 4 of the second round with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. Taking a look at the 76ers, Game 3, a bitter loss. These home fans hoping they can rally back and provide something to cheer about this time around. And after losing the first 3 games of the series, certainly not the position they'd hoped to find themselves in as we approach Game 4, needless to say. Now looking for a win simply to stave off elimination. So what's the mindset, Jet?
Man, this is where your pride's got to kick in. Are you kidding me? You cannot get swept. This is where you have to dig in, dig down deep. Are you going to win the series? Probably not. But you cannot get swept.
Kenny and I know this for a fact. Adversity doesn't build character, it reveals it. How they respond tonight, Kenny, will tell me something about this team. The home fans will show up, but the question is, will the team show up? Do they want to go fishing, or do they want to go to the next game?
Looks like a fishing trip.
1, 2, 3, Cancun. And now we head down to Kevin Harlan as we approach tip-off.
Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome, fans, to the postseason of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers and Philadelphia. Here we go. Look at Philadelphia. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
And in a lot of ways, I feel like the pressure could be off. I mean, you're down 3-0. Nobody's expecting anything from you at this point. They can just go out and let it fly.
I agree with you. I mean, that's exactly right. You've got to win this game. You're down 3-0. Play freely, play confidently, and let it all hang out.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, of Kevin Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. Kyrie Irving is out there with Richardson. And it's LeBron at the small forward spot. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw good, LeBron. And both free throws good for LeBron. And Philadelphia has possession. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Look at what they did in the fourth quarter. I mean, they just went to sleep. Totally non-committal basketball. They allowed the big comeback.
Don't discount, though, the effort from the other side, because I just thought they took advantage of the opening once they got a little momentum.
Now here's Irving after Ben Simmons missed. Irving pitched to Richardson. Thompson from long range. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 6 feet out and off the front iron, and in it goes.
You know, Okafor's release point is hard to catch up to. I mean, he gets the ball so high in the air and so quickly, even when the defense is right on it.
Now here's Love. Back to Irving. Passes to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12, and he knocks down the jumper.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
Clearly is right. He is not the guy to be giving open shots to from anywhere inside of that arc.
Smith dishes to Simmons. Here's Okafor. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Cannot forget to box out Okafor on the glass. I mean, he is relentless in his attack.
Irving passes to James. It's a pick by Love. In the corner, it's Richardson. Down low, it's tipped. LeBron outside. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And Okafor with the block. And a wide open look for Simmons. Here's Millsap. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the evening. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now, here is Irving. Love outside. Back to Irving. To the wing on the left. That's the free fly. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Irving.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And that's got to be part of the game plan. Use his range to really stretch out that D.
Now, here is Smith. Kicks it to Simmons. Millsap a screen. Lets it go from the wing, and it goes down 2 points. Simmons got his first points of the game.
That, to me, is good use of the mid-range J by Simmons, taking whatever the defense gives him out there.
Smith kicks to Millsap. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That free throw good for Millsap. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Irving kicks to James. Inside. And no good that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. Smith with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Simmons sets a screen for Okafor. Four on the shot clock. Smith for 3, but they recover it. And that one drops for him. 8 points for Millsap.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in front.
Wins outside. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, guys, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
And Simmons slams it in.
And Simmons really using using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
Now here's LeBron. Outside Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Eric Spoelstra. David?
I asked him if his guys still believe they could come back in this series. He told me, absolutely. We know the hole we're in. We've had our backs against the wall before. Our goal is to just come into this game relaxed and confident and see where the chips fall. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Smith outside. Pass to Simmons. To the left wing. Here's Okafor. Good D by Love. The Cavaliers trail by 5. LeBron gets to Irving from 13. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
High-quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Philadelphia with the ball. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Nice shot by Smith.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Poked away. Irving dishes to James. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. James has got his second bucket of the night.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Next to Luwawu. Over to the left wing. Dishes to Smith. 6 on the shot clock, and there's the feed to Simmons. The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got 5.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Richardson, and it's sent back by Millsap. Here's Luwawu. Smith the best to Simmons. Millsap a screen. Off the pick. No good from Simmons.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That's foul number 2 for him. And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Okafor. And Noel subbed in for Paul Millsap. Shumpert is checked in for the Cavaliers. Now, here is Irving. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
He misses the free throw. And some changes here for the 76ers. Robert Covington comes in for Simmons, and Jared Bayless subbed in for Luwawu. Cleveland also making some changes. Splitter is checked in for Love. Hollis Jefferson comes in for James. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Kyrie Irving.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Splitter with a screen on Smith. And the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Cleveland moving it around. Johnson for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Really, it's a thing of beauty to watch Hollis Jefferson move the ball like that. I mean, he's a team-oriented guy who looks to make the pass as much as possible.
Here's Covington. He kicks to Embiid. A beautiful reverse layup. Embiid's got his first points in this one.
They're getting on the roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Johnson outside. To the inside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Embiid.
Officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That one misses.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
Yeah, they're scuffling at the line. Struggling is a better way to put it. But you like the fact they're getting there. Now it's just a matter of knocking them down.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
And here's Covington from the arc. Cans it from downtown. Covington's got 5.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now here's Shumpert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The 76ers leading by 13. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Man, you got to love the intensity of Covington. I mean, he's a consistent shooter from beyond the arc. And he's a player that also isn't afraid to get dirty on the glass for rebounds. That's a nice combination. Nice stroke, but still he'll do some dirty work, too.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Splitter sets a screen. And Shumpert kicks to Splitter. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Covington. 7 points in the game. Drills the three-pointer.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Now here's Splitter. Shumpert passes to Hollis Jefferson. 6 to shoot. Another shot out to Shumpert. This one for 3. They get it back. Hollis Jefferson passes to Johnson. Sinks the triple. Johnson's got his second basket. The 76ers leading by 13. Bayless dishes to Noel. Now Embiid feeds it to Bayless. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up. And the 76ers get it back. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. The Cavaliers trail by 13. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shumpert against Smith. And Shumpert kicks to Splitter. And stolen by Noel. Here's Covington. 10 points for him. He dishes it to Bayless. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Six seconds left to play in the first quarter. Johnson for 3. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. 76ers lead by 13. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second, LeBron and Love, the two superstar forwards. Iman Shumpert is out there with Johnson. Now here's LeBron. Now the dish to Love. Johnson outside. It's a pick by Love. Johnson, the pass to James. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Philadelphia leading by 15. Passes it to Bayless. To the middle. Shumpert with the steal. He feeds it to Johnson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. There's the screen. Kicks it to Shumpert. Lets it go with the three. Simmons pulls it in.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Now here's Noel. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Ben Simmons picks up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Cavaliers making a switch here. Irving's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 15. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. On the wing, James. Sinks the three-pointer. James has got his third basket of the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Llewellyn. Pass to Noel. Shot clock at 5, and stolen by James. Outside Irving. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Carter comes in for Shumpert. There's the pick. Bayless from long range. Offensive rebound. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And timeout call. Steve Kerr has had enough.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
The 76ers making a switch here. Millsap's checked in. Now here's Love. After LeBron James's miss. Carter dishes to Irving. Jacks up a three. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Bayless, the pass to Millsap. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
James kicks to Irving. And another miss by Cleveland.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
For Cleveland, they have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line. Philadelphia leading by 12. And here is Simmons. 6 points for him. Pass to Millsap. A baseline J. Tries again. And Thompson sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. On defense, the Cavaliers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Here's Okafor. The putback. And it's Millsap with the extra effort. And the 76ers lead by 14.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Now here's Irving. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. 4th, LeBron James.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And there's the pass to Luau. There's the feed to Millsap. To the paint. And Luau gets it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Now here's LeBron. 9 points in the game so far. Love. And Love throws it down.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And Philadelphia has possession. At one point, they led by 16. Dishes it to Okafor. Passes it to Luau. From beyond the arc, LeBron grabs the miss. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. On the wing, Irving. Back to LeBron. Thompson, a screen on Okafor. Cleveland moving it around. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
For Cleveland, they have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight. Murray's checked in for Vince Carter. And he's good on the second. And here are the 76ers now. They lead by 11. Bayless with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Launches it. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. Cleveland's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Clearly a mental lapse at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time. But it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Robert Covington comes in for Simmons, and Smith subbed in for Jared Bayless. Irving against Smith. Pass to Luau. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Murray dishes to Irving. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you can see right there why he does.
Now, here's Millsap. 10 points for him. Now Murray. Here's Love. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Millsap's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Screen by Smith. Okafor, the pass to Luau. Another miss by Philadelphia.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
From the arc. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Kyrie Irving.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Picked by Okafor. Smith kicks to Covington, and there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Splitters checked in for Love. Hollis Jefferson comes in for James. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Irving. Here's Llewellyn. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Look at what Covington has done so far. He's got 10 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free, and they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now, here's Richardson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Pick by Okafor. Here's Covington, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And I like the unselfishness there of Okafor. I mean, giving himself up in the pick and roll in order to get his guy a good look at the rim.
Anderson dishes to Murray. Anderson with the screen from Murray. It's Richardson on the wing. Splitter passes to Richardson, and it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. The 76ers leading by 10. Here's Smith. He's got 5. And it's denied. Left side, Anderson. Johnson against Smith. The kick out to Anderson. In the corner, it's Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Anderson the screen. Inside. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Nerlens Noel comes in for Paul Millsap. Both free throws good from Anderson. And for the 76ers, they're shooting a cool 28% in the second quarter. Embiid the screen. Johnson against Noel. Up again. And Embiid throws it down.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they, Michael?
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Cavaliers have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. And that one falls for Johnson. And both free throws good for Johnson.
Look at the night for Johnson. He has 8 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Anderson, a screen on Smith. Johnson kicks to Anderson. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
There's a screen by Noel. Shot clock at 3. Here's Covington. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Now, here's Richardson. Defense is right there. Splitter inside. Guarded by Embiid. Johnson from outside. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5. .127 left here in the second. Smith kicks to Covington. Here's a screen by Noel. The 76ers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Shumpert is checked in for Richardson. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Cavaliers trail by 9. 1:07 left in the second quarter. Splitter with a screen on Smith. Out to Shumpert, all alone. Basket good. Shumpert's got his first points in this one.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Embiid the screen. Feeds to Smith. Fires the three. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Johnson.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And Shumpert kicks to Johnson. Five on the clock. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Splitter, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the 76ers making a change here. The 76ers leading by 7. Smith outside. Got a piece of it. Shumpert with the steal. Johnson for 3. And the release was before the buzzer. But it's off target. And we've reached halftime in this one. 76ers ahead, up 7. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building, the backdrop for our presentation. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the 76ers. They're showing some pride here tonight, and we should give them credit for that. Down 3-0 in the series, they could have phoned it in, but they've come out, played hard, and now have a legit shot to force a Game 5. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
Well, Kenny knows about this. I used to do this to his team all the time. Take advantage of you down low. Mismatch. Barbecue chicken alert. Make good entry passes. That led to some good looks. Obviously, a lot of points. When you control the paint, Ernie, you control the game. I was the master of controlling the paint. Shaquille O'Neal.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Cleveland.
Well, one problem I see is that they're too timid on the boards. When you start to fall behind in the game, you need to become more aggressive on the offensive glass and the defensive glass.
That's it for halftime. We will see you and you too later. Now back to the action.
The skyline of Philadelphia looking especially majestic tonight as we welcome you back to action. And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Philadelphia leading by 7. Smith is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then it's Simmons. And it's Embiid in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And that one's good. Simmons.
Really like watching Simmons go to work down low with his length and strength. There aren't many guys that can keep up with him.
Irving dishes to Thompson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
And how many more possessions like that would they love to get down the stretch? A bunch of them, I bet.
Okafor is checked in for Embiid. The Cavaliers have gone 9 of 13 from the line. Here's Simmons. Keeps it alive.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Love with the screen on Smith. Irving passes to Thompson. From deep, James. Offensive rebound. The dish to Irving. Latrey. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The 76ers leading by 7. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Okafor with the screen on Richardson. Millsap a screen. Pocket 6 in the corner. Smith with it. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got 8.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
The screen from Thompson. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. LeBron kicks to Love. And here is Simmons. 8 points for him. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
So far in the game for Jay, he has 8 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
And he sinks the second. The Cavaliers trail by 11. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Thompson in the corner. Now here's LeBron. He's got 9. 5 on the clock. An easy layup after coming off the pick. 11 points in the game.
And that's exactly what they need to do right now. I mean, just attack the basket. And, hey, if you get fouled, maybe you get some free throws out of it.
They get it back. Millsap misses from close range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
LeBron kicks to Richardson. Wallace with it. Now Okafor defending. And Irving throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Philadelphia leading by 7. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Millsap sets the pick for Simmons. He kicks to Okafor. Good on the bucket. Okafor's got 8 points.
You know, the size of Okafor is really hard to deal with. I mean, he's skilled at putting his body near the basket, and then when he catches it in there, he makes good use of his chances.
The screen from Thompson. Outside Irving. A 3-ball. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Here's the screen. Here's Luwawu. Richardson covering. And good that time. Luwawu's got his second bucket of the night.
Caught him off guard with that move. It definitely had the element of surprise. Nobody expected him to bust out a spin, but it worked beautifully that time.
Now here's Love. Kicks it out to Richardson. Irving against Smith. Irving dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Smith. The Cavaliers making the shot. He dishes it to Simmons to the inside. And Luwawu gets it to go. Luwawu's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, what's most impressive about Simmons is how he finds the open man so consistently, the vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
Now here's Love. He has 5. Back to Irving. And Okafor with the block. And they'll keep possession. Thompson with the bucket. Philadelphia leading by 6. Smith outside. He feeds it to Simmons. Again, Philadelphia.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Now here's James. 11 points in the game. And Thompson throws it down.
No, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Philadelphia with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Simmons with it. He's got 10. Back to Millsap. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Millsap's got 12 in the game. Irving against Smith. And Love throws it down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Here's Smith following the score by Cleveland. Kicks it to Simmons. Back to Smith. From past the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Smith's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the 76ers. James outside. Here's the pass to Love. The screen from Thompson. Here's Irving. And Thompson kicks to Irving. In the corner, it's James. The feed to Love. And that one is good. Love's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Philadelphia leading by 7. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Simmons. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. 12 points for him.
And how about the presence of mind from Simmons going up right away with the shot.
Johnson outside. Anderson the screen. And it's Johnson penetrating. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
The pick wasn't ultra effective, but it got him just enough room for the score.
They set the pick. Dishes it to Covington. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. Embiid. Anderson with the block. They retain possession. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line. And that sends Nerlens Noel to the free throw line. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the 76ers?
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Johnson, a wide open look. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Covington passes to Noel. And Noel throws it down.
Boy, I tell you, his dunking skills are special. Noel really pounds it through the hoop when he gets a chance to.
Splitter sets a screen. Johnson kicks to Splitter. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
The 76ers leading by 6. Now Bayless. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Anderson against Noel. And here's Covington from the arc.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board. And his length doesn't hurt either.
And Shumpert kicks to Johnson. Inside. Tries to keep it alive. 3-on-3. And Bayless kicks to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. For 3, Covington. Here's Noel. And at last, they get one to fall. Noel's got 6 points in the quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Johnson. He's got 16. Pass to Splitter. Back to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Noel's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Now here's Simmons. He's guarded by Johnson. And Simmons kicks to Covington. Embiid the screen. Deep 2 from Bayless. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hollis Jefferson passes to Splitter. Feeds it to Johnson. Stolen by Bates. To the paint. That one misses. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We've got 1:18 left in the 3rd. Noel dishes to Simmons. There's a screen by Noel. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Smith checked in for Philadelphia. A switch here also for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Screen by Smith. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Noel. 14 points for Ben Simmons.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do to prevent Simmons from creating space. I mean, it's quite honestly what he does best in pick and roll situations.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. The 3 from Johnson. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
.50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. The 76ers leading by 7. Smith outside. Pass to Simmons. The turnaround jumper. Here's Embiid. That one falls.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Terrific work by Embiid. 11 rebounds and 1 assist. He's giving them just what they would hope for today.
Even more, I'd say.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Cavaliers have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts, and the first one drops. Both free throws good for Johnson.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And here's Smith. 12 points for him. Embiid the screen. Covington inside the line. No good. And we've reached the end of the third. 76ers lead by 8. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Every loose ball, 50-50. We got to come up with those. We got to come up with those. Those will decide the game.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. The Cavaliers trail by 8, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Shumpert and LeBron are out on the perimeter. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair, and it's Irving at the point.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Covington pitch to Embiid. Pass to Covington. There's the dish to Embiid. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Really nice work here from Covington to draw the foul on his way up. He's got a real talent for drawing fouls and getting himself to the foul line.
And both free throws good for Covington.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Down low, Millsap with the steal. Tipped away. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the dunk by James.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And Philadelphia has possession. Following the score by Cleveland. There's Noel. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the 76ers lead by 10. Love with the screen on Smith. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Well, he was outstanding in that game, and he's been outstanding in this one, too. He's in a nice little zone here recently.
Here's Millsap following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Shumpert passes to Irving, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul.
2 shots. Foul. How about the night Irving has had? 12 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Okafor is checked in for Nerlens Noel, and Luwawu subbed in for Robert Covington. Now here's Millsap. Down low, here's Shumpert. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Embiid.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Free throw good, Amon Shumpert.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now, here is Smith. Millsap a screen. Smith dishes to Okafor. There's the pass to Luwawu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the stripe. Misses off the left iron. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Irving kicks to Thompson. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. LeBron passes to Love, and Love throws it down.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
Millsap has the open look. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Irving dishes to Love to take the lead. No good from Irving. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Thompson sends it back. Now Cleveland moving it out. James with the ball. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The 76ers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his third foul so far. Josh Richardson's checked in for Cleveland. And Philadelphia has possession. At one point, they led by 16. Kicks it to Embiid. Lock at 6. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Millsap passes to Okafor. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Cavaliers trailing. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to James. On the wing, Irving. To tie it up. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. They've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
And the 76ers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He knows his team is struggling tonight from the three-point line, so he told them to go for more quality shots inside. We're shooting way too many threes, he said. No more Hail Marys. Let's get inside to the post. Back to you guys.
And that's how it's done. Find that hole in the deep and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that. Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
He kicks it to Okafor. He dishes it to Smith. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Pick by Okafor. Here's Luwawu. No good on the quick three.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And Simmons gets to Millsap. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
What a performance from Millsap here. He's got 10 rebounds and 2 steals as well.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity. That's a mental tenacity, too, that he brings to it.
Now, here's Richardson. That ball, clean assist by Love. Richardson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Okafor with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. There's a good screen. Just 5 to shoot. He used that pick to get in close. And that's 10 points for Jahlil Okafor.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Smith against Irving. A floater. Here's Okafor. Right through the knee for the layup.
I like the fact Okafor is a big guy who handles contact well. Not all big guys do. You got to do better than that if you're the defense.
Now here's LeBron. He feeds it to Thompson. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
76ers trailing. Smith outside. Now the feed to Okafor. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Kicks it out to James. The screen from Thompson. James dishes to Irving. And stolen by Simmons. Smith outside. Passes it to Okafor. Screen by Smith. Here's Luwawu. Nailed from three-point land. And the 76ers lead by 2. Irving with it. Thompson, a screen on Smith. Leans outside. Thompson, left side. Dishes to Irving. He gets that one. Irving's got 14 points here in the second half. Philadelphia's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Screen by Smith. Okafor, the pass to Luwawu. Back to Okafor. And that one goes long. The Cavaliers' shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. The shot by Thompson, no good. The 76ers shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Smith outside. Feeds it to Okafor. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
In the corner, it's James. Back to Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 6 to shoot. Fires from 14. Another miss by Irving.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses. Looking at the game for Okafor, he has 14 points and 2 blocks.
And we really just need to take a second to appreciate the all-around effort he's put out there today.
Well, the numbers paint the picture, and he has been what we call in my vernacular, you know where I'm going here, guys, stat sheet stuffer supreme.
Oh, supreme. So that takes it to a whole another level when you get supreme in terms of your stat sheet.
LODs, right? LODs.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
At this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside. Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending him to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look.
Well, you know, looking at the play the way I looked at it, hey, he may have been thinking about avoiding the and one, and that's why he let him get the easy deuce.
And the 76ers take on 2 more.
Yeah, really phenomenal focus from Okafor. Excellent concentration there. He loves to deliver in important spots in the game.
Now here's Irving. Pass to James. Thompson, high post. Richardson for 3. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 5th rebound right now in the game. There's the dish to Smith. Pass to Okafor. Irving against Smith. Now the pass to Simmons. The baseline J. Cavaliers with the rebound. LeBron outside. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Okafor. 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Fader on the way. No good off the back of the rim. On the wing, James. Kicks to Love. For 3. Okafor grabs the miss. And now they decide to foul intentionally. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
At the line for your and that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up missing both free throws. Timeout called, Cleveland. They're losing by 5. 23 seconds left in the 4th. Guys, what's your take?
You know, and not only do you want to draw up a score here, but it's got to be a quick one.
Yeah, it has to be quick. They've got to convert, and then there has to be an immediate foul.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Love can't hit.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line. Perfectly done
at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 7. There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
You know what? You can talk all you want, but I just don't see a scenario that's going to get them back in it.
Yeah, who knows what he's drawing up in there, maybe working on a play for down the road in another game, but whatever it is, it's too late for this one.
So the 76ers win it. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see a full comeback, but we've seen it before.
We have. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. You were able to fill up the box tonight. What was working for you?
Man, forget the line, man. I'm just glad we came out here. We played our hearts out. It's a good team we played tonight, but we stuck with it and we fought it out and won the game.
Great job hanging in there, Paul. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the 2nd round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, seen here. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul Millsap.
What a night this turned out to be for Paul Millsap. He came to life in this ball game. Facing up, attacking off the dribble, his ability to do everything out there brought his team the win tonight.
This is the game they had to have, and he was the guy to get it for them. Home fans gave him a big boost as well. I know their energy really fed into that, but more than anything else, it was his grit and determination that assured this series would not end here tonight.
And that'll signal the end of our NBA postseason coverage of round 2 for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, the rest of the 2K Sports crew, Ernie Johnson, good night, everybody.